Hi friends, it's Jules. Welcome to Jules Journals. In this video, it's going to be a little different than my glue booking. Well, a lot different, I guess. I'm going to talk about my Hobonichi and kind of give you an update on how it's going in here and give you a flip through of March and what I've been doing in here. I'm going to try and zoom out a little bit. I don't know how to work this. Okay. This is a leather planner I got off of, or leather planner cover I got off of Etsy. I love it. I have two of them from the same seller. They are in Ukraine, and I put some charms on here that are were on my mom's charm bracelet. I'm trying to find fun ways to use those, and I do really love that. I have a couple bookmark that I got at Zion National Park in here, and a postcard I got at Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. Try and get that back in there. All right, and I have my lovely pen attachment that my husband gave me a bunch of these for Christmas. And over here I have stuck down in the sleeve here some things I could use in the future in here. Now, I don't normally show like my Hobonichi on this channel. I normally do glue booking, but I like to update you guys in case there's anybody that has a Hobonichi or a Phonichi or any sort of daily thing that you're doing. I don't do a ton of journaling, actual writing in here on the days. It's a lot of just magazine images and just gluing down stuff. And I've been putting in a lot more quotes as well. And I have a bunch of stickers that I'm adding to it. I just got that one in New York. All right, so let's get started. I don't remember where I left off with what you've seen in here or not, but I'm just gonna kind of zoom past like January and February, and then we'll look at March. I did do a kind of a intro page, or I don't know what you want to call this, but I did that. I don't think you've seen this yet. And I did insert a card that I got a long time ago because I just thought it was so pretty. I don't really use that at all. Now on these pages, I am putting in let me just zoom in a little bit. I am putting in the wordle of the day and how many it takes me to get it. I notate the wordle word in like 3 different spots in all my journals. It's a bit ridiculous, but I couldn't figure out what to put in this spot, so it might change next year or in the next 6 months, but that's what it is for now. And on these pages, the monthly overview, I am doing photos, and I really like that idea. And so each day is a photo, mostly from that day. Sometimes if I didn't even take a great photo that day, I'll go back and use something else, but it just kind of captures the month and what was happening, what I was reading, what I was watching. I really love it. And then in these spreads, I'll go back to March. I am putting in the wordle here. I put in if I drank or not alcohol, because I'm kind of tracking that. And then I put in how many hours of sleep I got. I think that's really interesting to pay attention to. And down at the bottom, I'm putting in media. So like what I watched on TV, and then also any sort of books I'm reading. And I had done stickers. I do want to go back and put in stickers, but I've been pretty bad about getting the stickers in here. So I'm just going to fly by those because that's really not interesting. Okay, let's jump back to March and get that started. Okay, so here's the beginning of March. I do have some things that are covered up in here just because they're a little more private, and some pages you won't even see because I had to get out some frustrations. This is just kind of the March cover page and what I was feeling at the moment, kind of a mood board, but not really. Remember to look up at the stars, Stephen Hawking. I love the stars. Okay, on this day, or what this stuff is about, this is a playlist that I found in some magazine, and it's a menopause playlist on Spotify. And if you go to it, like the names of the songs in order make sense. Like, I don't remember words. Where is my mind? Brain fog. I am angry, aching and crying, ain't no sunshine. It's a hilarious playlist. I have it saved in my Spotify. And if you're this age, you know, menopausal or after, you need it too. All right, we watched the Oscars that day, and Nora won Best Picture, and then also Best Actress, Best Direction, Best Editing. I sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and we had our book club at an amazing coffee shop in St. Paul. And this day, most of these days, I don't know. I didn't have much to say. You're not going to see a lot of journaling, and I won't be able to even tell you what happened that day. But we have some magazine images. We have some stickers from probably the Happy Planner. I did write down snowstorm, colored gluebook video, made chicken and potatoes. Ben is watching the state hockey, and I ordered some coloring supplies. This is a card I got a year ago when my mother passed away, so I put that in there because it was just really special. This is my mom's birthday, and like I said, she passed away last year, so I did actually go out to lunch and kind of celebrate her. It was a great time. It was a happy time, not so much sad. I mean, obviously I miss her, but yeah. So I just put some things in there to talk about that day. Another old card I got, and then this is a new card I got for my mom's birthday. So yeah, it's a good place to just shove stuff in. It's yet another smash book. And then this, I think, yes. So this is a postcard that I colored, and this is one of the first things I started doing when I got back into coloring. So I just put it in there since it fits. And I had some new gel glitter pens, so I was kind of scribbling with those. You can see here under the quote, new Faber-Castell connector markers, which I'm not a huge fan of. And then little thing that says Creative Obsessions. And I stuck this quote in here. Best souvenir is empathy for the other 96% of humanity. Rick Steves. And then, yeah, just some things I'm going to not talk about. Magazine images. If I don't have anything inspiring to write down or talk about, then I just throw in magazine images typically, or lots of stickers. Spend your time with people who have a positive impact on you. What I wish I knew in business earlier. A Latin proverb sums it up nicely. Words fly, writings remain. Wrong does not cease to be wrong because the majority share in it. Leo Tolstoy. Advice for creatives and entrepreneurs. Go step by step and enjoy the process of learning. Good thoughts bring about good deeds. Ivo Andrick. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Mahatma Gandhi. Don't be afraid of what you don't know. And this is where I think I did a video probably on my reading channel that I'm not really paying attention to right now, but I did a video of books to movie TV adaptations I'm excited about in 2025. So we have a list of them there. If you're curious about those, the top ones are Stephen King ones. And then I got some happy mail from Laverne. So I stuck in one of her images she sent. And I said, I need to get better at lettering. I am not good at the whole lettering situation. This was a cool image in a magazine I found, and it's Minnesota. I just thought it was really cool. And then another magazine images, and I talk about my cousin flying to London but having to be turned around because of their power outage. And then I thought it was fitting to put in a world map, but it's actually it's really cool. It's little drawings. It's amazing. I found it in a magazine. And then another magazine image, dreams barely come true. Stay awake. And then I just have another wake up. Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. And that is Rainier Maria Rilke. And I just wrote the underminer hands you flowers with thorns. Just some Brene Brown stuff. A lot of writing in the background there. I have Que Sera, Sera, some dancing people going on. Take it day by day. We are what we believe we are. And no writing. I don't think, is this interesting to anybody? Let me know. Productivity doesn't determine your worth. And then don't think about making art, just get it done. Let everyone else decide if it's good or bad, whether they love it or hate it. While they are deciding, make even more art. Andy Warhol. So yeah, that is, and then this just page is stickers. So not a lot of writing. This is why I start to April. I love these stickers. I think these must be from the Sticky Club. But yeah, so that is a really quick recap on how my Hobonichi is going. I do ponder whether I should keep doing it if I'm not writing in it, but I do really like to look back at this, so I probably will continue it for next year, but just a little update on how it's going in my Hobonichi. Take care. Peace out.